When you're ready.
All right, this is for the incoming freshmen. So, welcome to James Madison High School, class of 2020. I hope you're all excited to become Warhawks and spend 4 years at this amazing school. As you enter high school, you should look towards the future. What do you plan to do in 10 years? Where do you see yourself? Maybe you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an astronaut, or a diplomat. Perhaps you aspire to be a fighter pilot or an engineer. Regardless of your future career, a college degree will surely help you achieve your goals. When I was in your shoes, college was in a dreamlike world called the future, meaning that I never really thought about it and told myself that I would worry about it later. I didn't realize that the journey to a successful future has already begun by the time a teenager enters high school. When I first came to Madison, I had several teachers and friends telling me to join clubs and get involved. I was already in marching band, so I wasn't exactly keen on participating in other activities. Even though I knew that colleges look for students who are active in their schools and their communities, I didn't want to have to interact with strangers, so I promised to get involved the next year. I joined plenty of clubs and honor societies during my high school years, but I soon realized that the vast majority of them were useless. My friends, who didn't know any better than I did, would recommend clubs to me, saying that participation is good for college. With no hesitation, I joined the Math Honor Society. After a year, I learned that there was basically nothing of an honors level in the society. We just tutored kids and did random chores for teachers. I didn't really enjoy or feel passionate about most of the clubs I joined, and I definitely didn't become more scholarly as a result of joining them. The fact of the matter is, colleges don't care if you just join clubs for the sake of being active in the school. Near the end of my junior year, I realized that I should have spent more time doing what I really enjoyed, breakdancing. I dedicated my time to learning about breakdancing and Korean culture, which I tied closely to the activity. I began to develop a passion that would later help me during the college admissions process. When colleges review your applications, they pay close attention to test scores and grades, but these are often so similar among applicants. So instead, admissions officers spend a lot of time studying activities and essays. The general belief, which I've noticed online and in this school and in my family, is that colleges choose the applicants who have the most extracurricular activities on their resumes. This is completely untrue. Colleges actually want students who focus themselves in just a few activities and show constant enthusiasm for these activities. This enthusiasm and constant involvement make up what I call depth. Depth is far more important than breadth, which is more about expanding your horizons to include many different activities or clubs without actually forging a place for yourself in any of the groups. People who are amazing at everything are practically non-existent, so it is important to find your specialty and focus in that area. Being well-rounded may be nice, and that may be what people tell you to be, but your goal shouldn't be average. You want to stand out. Think about the workforce. Most people work one job for 40 hours per week, maybe even more, but no one works 40 jobs for 1 hour a week. That'd be a waste of time because the worker wouldn't be highly skilled at any of the jobs. Workforce specialization, as you'll learn in world history, allows for increased leisure time and productivity. College admissions officers look for this sort of specialization from high school students. Most colleges receive thousands or tens of thousands of applications from all across the country and the world each year. The majority of the applicants are what you would call well-rounded applicants. They have pretty good or even very good grades, good test scores, and involvement in a bunch of extracurricular activities. However, they don't stand out from the group. The people who stand out are highly dedicated to a few subjects or activities. The acceptance rates you see are probably for the well-rounded applicants, but the highly advanced applicants, like the kid on the Junior Olympic diving team, or a National Science Fair finalist, or a state-level musician, etc., have much higher chances of getting accepted. They stand out from the pool of applicants, and colleges know that they will go on to do great things at the university and in society. You want to be one of these applicants, and the path of standing out and attracting the attention of admissions officers begins right now. As you enter high school, search for activities that you seriously enjoy doing, no matter how normal or abnormal they seem. Pick something you love and be extremely dedicated. The time and effort you put towards 1 or 2 activities will be well worth it, especially compared to 30 minutes a week in 10 different clubs that you don't really care about. Always remember that colleges choose depth over breadth, and society chooses depth over breadth. Instead of trying to be well-rounded, focus your time on something you love. Develop your skill in that area, and I guarantee you will find success and happiness in the future. Thank you.